Alrighty, everybody, what's up? Welcome to my first draft here of Pioneer Masters, courtesy of the Early Access Streamer event. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast for the stocked account and for access to this. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully get a few drafts up on the channel here, and hopefully get some better cards to open than what we have here. We've got Haven of the Spirit Dragon. I don't think that's it. Scatter to the Winds, fine. Counterspell plus Awaken, seems okay. Monastery Swiftspear, okay, if we wanted to go the aggro route. I mean, Swiftspear, Wheel, Heel Cutter, or Rimrock Knight is something. Annex and Cymede, Heroic, creatures you control get +1/+1 and trample. That's pretty good too. And then there's Thunderclap, Wyvern. That takes Swiftspear, I think. Philology Archaeologist is kind of my hot take of what I want to pick, but I think aggro is also very likely to be good with Heroic and stuff. If you watch the video I put up on the channel earlier this week, I just think that's going to be easy to make good here. What do we have? Zephyr Winder is nice. 2-mana, 2/1. When it deals combat damage to a player on tap up to one target creature. I mean, that's just good, clean magic right there. Priest of the Bloodright for the Sacrifice Life. 5-mana, 2/2. Makes a 5/5 flyer, and then at the beginning of your upkeep you lose 2 life, but hopefully you just have a body or a way to sack the priest. There's Reckless Bushwhacker to go with our Swiftspear, low to the ground aggro life. There's a Conclave Naturalist. There's Dinrova Horror, which is a card I like quite a bit. But it's 6 mana. And my guess is that I'm not supposed to take Dragon Mantle to go with the Swiftspear, though I could see it. Do we just mono red it up? Take Bushwhacker. Maybe we just mono red, take Bushwhacker. Wheel Mantle. Just pick up all the mantles. I don't know. It's possible we're just supposed to take Dinrova Horror here. Ooh, now there's a Play with Fire. Oh, Zulaport Cutthroat. How can I say no to the Sacrifice Life? It's so hard for me. I probably won't. Triplicate Spirits. 6 mana 1/1 or 6 mana for 3/1/1 flyers is good. Fight with Fire. We're just not getting to 9 mana. Hero of Erois, Lotus Eye Mystics, fine commons, and there's also a Dreadbore in the pack. Yeah, I am gonna take Zulaport, I think. This might be too derpy. But we gotta find out, right? If we want to stick with this aggressive life, I just don't think either of these, the little double-faced card here or Fight with Fire, makes sense. I mean, Fight with Fire is fine as a kill spell, but I think we can. I guess it's fine. I mean, you want to have removal. Maybe we just take Fight with Fire. All right. And it being a way to deal with big stuff is nice. Okay, what do we have here? Woo. There's a Phalanx Leader. White with a heroic trigger. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. There's a Full Chase Daredevil, which is weird. Feels very out of place with not that many artifacts in the format. Valakut Awakening as an MDFC. Fine. I think I'm just going to take Dragon Mantle. Are we just going to mono red the first draft? I thought, this is upshifted. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I thought because the Gatekeepers were commons in Dragon's Maze that they were going to be commons in this set, but no, the Gatekeepers were uncommons. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, should we just mono red Dragon Mantle? I mean, it's going to make, if we see any of the heroic stuff, especially the I forget its name, but it's a Crowan Crusader or something. It's a 1-mana 1/1 with a heroic trigger. You get a 1/1 token. Pretty good. And Mantle should wheel out of that first pack. And another Mantle. Okay. All right. What else we got here? We've got Sungrace Pegasus, which wears heroic stuff very well. But I think we're just going to take another Dragon Mantle and just plant our flag here. Not going to be the most interesting draft, I suppose, but it'll be fast. What else is there? Black Bloom Rogue. Sight Beyond Sight, 4 mana. Look at the top 2 cards. Put one in your hand, the other on the bottom, and then rebound, meaning you exile, and then cast it again. So it looks like this is the Planeswalker, which will be the first 2 weeks anyway, so that makes sense, because I know Sungrace Pegasus is in that Planeswalker set. Another Dreadbore, District Guide, I think will be quite good. 3 mana, 2/2, search up a gate, like especially good if you're doing Gates Matter stuff, but also just good. And there's a Zurgo Bell. Wow, and another Dragon Mantle. I think we'd probably take Bellstriker. 1 mana, 2/2, can't block creatures with power 2 or greater. I actually don't know. Like, Dragon Mantle might just be better. And no one's gonna... Because, like... This is really interesting. I'm so out of my comfort zone. But I feel like the kinds of cards we're gonna have... Like a Crowan Crusader, I'm imagining that 1-drop. Or things that have heroic triggers. Like, we're going to have no shortage of this. And this is just going to be a 1 mana 2/2 in our deck, which is fine, but like not that exciting. I think I'm going to take Dragon Mantle here. Now what do we have? Nothing for us, right? Crumble to Dust, exile a non-basic land, searches controller's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with the same name. That's not a limited card. I guess we take Evolving Wilds or Sajiri Shelter. Just take Wilds, but like we're not playing this. Colorless land that sacks to make 3 1/1s. That's something. Courier's Briefcase. I mean, I guess if we end up wanting to splash one thing, we'll be happy we took the Evolving Wilds. So what are my... Ooh, Dragon Style Twins and a Witch's Mark. I'll take the Twins. Double Strike Prowess. I've got stuff that triggers Prowess. But mightn't I want a Witch's Mark instead? Witch's Mark is so good. There's also Extricator of Sin. Can sack the Dragon Mantles, so 3 mana 0/3. When it enters, sack another permanent. If you do, you make a 3/2. But I'm probably not getting Delirium, or hoping not to get Delirium in this deck. We'll take the Dragon Style Twins, I think, over Witch's Mark. Okay, and this is our first pack, and we wield Rimrock Knight. What was the other red card? That wasn't Dragon Mantle, right? I think it was just another medium creature. But Rimrock Knight's awesome. Like, a way to target stuff, something that can wear a Dragon Mantle, fine. Bloodfire Enforcer's not going to do it. And there it is, Dragon Mantle number 4. Okay, so we're just in our Crowan Crusader waiting room, and I think we're just like clearly going to be mono red. Take up the mantle. So weird. Who would anyone have pegged? Oh yeah, Ethan's first draft of this like Sweet Masters format, he's going to draft mono red Dragon Mantle. I don't know if this will be good. Let's find out if it'll be good or not. Not playing any of these. Are they red cards? Then no, I won't be playing them. What else do I want? Yeah, Crowan Crusaders are going to be high on the list. I wonder, knowing I was going to get that other one, like, should I have taken Oval Chase Daredevil, Gnarlback Rhino? If we end up not wanting to be mono red, it's nice to have, like, slap a mantle on it. Wow, District Guide this late? Huh. This is downshifted. This was an uncommon. Yeah, I'll take District Guide. I don't know, like red-green beats. I think green does have some heroic stuff. I guess maybe if this was our plan... Oh, this wasn't our plan, though. The Anax and Cymede that we passed might have been good. But we'll see. The Crowan Crusader is not only good with the mantle, but last pick, Unflinching Courage, makes sense. Okay, there's another mantle. Probably won't be taking that first, though. What am I taking? Okay, so we've got a creature land, 2/2 Death Touch. Don't think I'll be taking that. Call the Gatewatch. Go find a Planeswalker. Nope. Zephyr Winder. Fine. Oh, untap up to 1 target creature. That triggers... No, that does not trigger heroic. It has to be a spell. Okay. Blood Scrivener. If you draw a card while you have no cards, instead you draw 2 and you lose a life. There's Alpha Authority. I mean, there's just not really anything here. What is this? Equal to the number of lands you control. There's a Martial Glory. I mean, this probably wheels, so like would I rather have Audacity if we think we're going into green? Would I rather have Alpha Authority? Maybe I'd rather have Alpha Authority if we think we're going into green. I'm just not going to take Dragon Mantle here. Yeah, I'm going to take Alpha Authority. I think granting, like triggering heroic / granting hexproof is pretty good. Here we have a Draconic Roar. Deal 3 damage to target creature. And if we have a dragon card, which we don't, because this is a human monk, it deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. But 2 mana deal 3 seems worth taking. There's a Boon Satyr as well. 3 mana 4/2 flash with Bestow. 5 mana. Very, very good, but a little heavy green. What else is there? Another Audacity. It's sort of like a fixed Rancor. 1 mana +2/+0 trample. When it's put into a graveyard, draw a card. Leaf Crown Dryad, fine for the Bestow life. I think we just take Draconic Roar and see what we can see. Well, what we can see is more auras that are quite good and not a lot of creatures to put them on. We have 6 creatures, 2 of them being green, which I think if I have my druthers, I'm not going to be playing a second color. But Ordeal of Perforos, 2 mana. When enchanted creature attacks, you put a counter on it. Then if it has 3 or more counters, sack Ordeal of Perforos. You know what would make me want to play green at this moment would be Glade Cover Scout, the 1 mana 1/1 hexproof with all of our aura stuff. But I do think we take Ordeal over. Oh, and then when you sack this Ordeal, it deals 3 damage to any target. Very good. Boulder Salvo, I think no. And I'm not sure there's anything else for my aggressive red life. All right, there she is. Am I allowed to take it? I think so. A Crowan Crusader, my kingdom for like 6 of these. Heartpiercer Manticore, 4 mana 4/3. When it enters, you can sack another creature. When you do, it deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. Wow, that's a downshift. And then Embalm, 6 mana. That's strong. There's an Experiment 1 for the potential green life. There's a Lagana Band Trailblazer for dipping into another color for heroic. But yeah, snapping the Crusader off here. A lot of good Orzhov goodies. I wonder if that could have been a path if we had taken the Zulaport Cutthroat. I don't quite remember because I only had eyes for the Dragon Mantle. We'll take a Bell Striker now. But like seeing Oligarch here, Syndicate Messenger's nice, some Afterlife triggers to go with our Cartel Aristocrat. Signpost, 2/2, sack another creature to give it protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Sort of the, like, this is why it's called Aristocrats, right? Is this card. Perforos' Emissary I'm less excited about. Bestow, such expensive Bestow costs are not, I think, where you want to be in this format. So we're going to take Bell Striker and let the mono red dream live on. Okay, and here we see a Bloodtithe Harvester if we wanted to try and dip into another color. But like I said, I think if we can avoid it, we should. And there's a Boundary Lands Ranger, which is nice. 2 mana 2/2. And at the beginning of your combat on your turn, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you can discard a card if you do draw a card. The nice thing about this is that it plays so nicely with the mantle. So like pump up the thing, then you have a 4 power creature, etc. Blood Fire Enforcer is not likely to do much in my deck. So we'll take the Ranger. And there's another Blood Fire Enforcers. There's not even a green creature for me to take. So perhaps I just take the Enforcers. Martial Glory, if we end up going red-white, but I just have so many things that target and not so many things. Maybe we take a Lotus Eye Mystics. It can buy back one of the mantles or an Ordeal. Yeah, maybe we just take the Mystics. I could see that. And honestly, white feels like a better pairing than green at the moment. Yes, another Crusader. Let's go. Another Boundary Lands Ranger. What black cards are here? Behold the Beyond. 7 mana. Discard your hand. Search your library for 3 cards. Put them into your hand. Then shuffle. That's pretty good. Wait, that card's like... That's not ridiculous. I guess like... Whew. That's really good, though, if you've got good stuff to get. Rescue from the Underworld is also nice. You sack a thing, and then it and a creature from your graveyard come into play at the beginning of the next end step. So yeah, if we can get like 2 more of these, then I feel like our mono red dream is alive. We'll take our our 5th, for folks counting at home, our 5th dragon mantle. Yeah, and currently can be mono red, but how many creatures? Only 8 creatures. So really need more bodies. There's an Akum Warrior. There's a Lotus Eye Mystics. Like, I think that feels like our most likely second color. Overtaking it. I don't need an Audacity. I don't want to play a 6-drop / tapped red land. So I'll take the second Mystics. And now we've got a Boros Guildgate. I'm not sure how many tap lands I want to play with this 1-drop life, but so be it. And there's a Lagana Band Trailblazer. Okay. Wow. Cartel Aristocrat Wield. I'll take that away from someone. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't realize we had 3 of these. I've somehow missed that we had that one in the sideboard. Okay, let's get rid of the green for now. Yeah, Bloodfire and Force is not happening. If we don't have to play white, we won't. But you need threats for decks like these. Okay, what do we got? Celestial Archon, 5 mana, 4/4 flying first strike with 7 mana bestow. I don't love that. We're certainly not playing Gates Ablaze. I mean, the best card here is definitely Fleece Mane Lion. This card is awesome. 2 mana, 3/3. If you get to monstrosity it has hexproof and indestructible. It's like undeal-withable basically, other than an edict. Might just take Witch's Mark because, like, even though it, like I said, I don't want more stuff that targets. I would like things to be able to target, but like Halo Scarab ain't it, and a 5-drop ain't it. I don't think. Like, what did I end up taking the thing that I wanted? Yeah, I took Witch's Mark. Okay. Lotus Eye Mystics. So we have 6 things that it can get back pretty happily. 5 mantles plus Ordeal of Perforos. Ooh, and there's a Hopeful Eidolon. Okay. I do think we're going to be red-white. I do think we're going to have to be red-white and be okay with some tap lands, because the other option is Boundary Lands Ranger. I guess there's Hero of Erois as well. This is kind of a decision point, but like, if I don't play white, I have 8 creatures. I just don't think I can win. And Eidolon's really good, but the mantles get a lot worse if we're dipping into another color. And also, this probably wheels, if I'm being honest. Yeah, let's take the Eidolon here. Okay, the 12th mantle. Dictate of Heliod. Oh, plus we've got our Crusaders pooping out 1/1s. I'm probably supposed to take this. Like, what is this? 3 mana, 1/2, search up an aura. Not great. Dragon Mantle number 12. Not great. Those are my options, so we'll take Dictate. Hushwing Griff. 3 mana, 2/1 Flash Flyer. Creatures entering don't cause abilities to trigger. Nah. Take Gear per Gear Crafter. 3 mana, 2/1. Brings along a 1/1. That's fine. Definitely into that. Wait a minute. Okay. This is why I thought that. Because Opal Lake Gatekeepers was a common. Is still a common. But then Ubalsar Gatekeepers was a common. Is now an uncommon. Interesting. It's an interesting upshift. There's a Boros Guildgate as well. But I can't pass up on the Gear Crafter, so I won't. And, ooh, now I have the opportunity to take a Sungrace Pegasus versus Scab Clan Berserker. 3 mana, 2/2 haste. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, if Scab Clan Berserker is renowned, it deals 2 damage to that player. Nah, I like the Pegasus a lot here. Boy, howdy, does that wear my aura as well? Yeah, alright. So we'll be like 10-7 with a split. Okay, what do we got here? Silk Wrap, which I mana value 3 or less. There's Silk Wrap, there's Tactician, there's Boundary Lands Ranger. I wonder if I do just have to take a creature. But now we're at... I mean, we're going to have to make cuts. And maybe the mantles just get cut? Like, not all of them, obviously, but some of them. Because I have ways to target otherwise. I think I'm going to take the Silk Wrap. We have basically just 2 removal spells at the moment. We just have Fight with Fire, Draconic Roar, and I guess Ordeal of Perforos, if we're counting that as a way to interact. And there's that Glade Cover Scout I was talking about wanting. I don't really want anything here. +2/+2 until end of turn plus Rebound. I guess we'll take it. We're not an Archway Angel deck. Don't have any Gates Matter stuff. So we'll take the Artful Maneuver. And there's, Wild Slash, pick 8. 1 mana, deal 2. Coordinated Assault. Seems really good. Plus another Trailblazer. I wonder if I could have stuck mono red and made it work. I don't know. We'll see. It's a tough call to get enough bodies. The Gates deck could have been cool. Seemed like a lot of the payoffs were opened and they were going around. Artisan of Forms is a 2 mana 1/1 with a heroic trigger to clone something. Just take that. And we get Heartpiercer, Manticore, and a Boundary Lands Ranger. We'll take the Ranger. I think low curve, etc. is more what this deck is trying to do. 1, 2. 1, 2. 12th Mantle. I don't know. Maybe we are gonna be mono red. It's so appealing, but we're not quite there. Like, I'd be fine playing 17 lands still, like, but I just don't think we're gonna make playables. But we could probably be pretty choosy about and how many creatures. It's only 10 creatures. Gosh, it's so awkward. Oh, got a Scab Clan Berserker though. That's nice. Take that. And another Ranger. All right, we're doing it. We're mono red. We're back. That's 23 and 12 creatures now. With the option, Vault Progress, everybody. With the option to splash, but I think we won't to start. And I guess I forget what I took Silk Wrap over, but maybe we ended up wheeling stuff anyway. I just think our mana gets so bad if we start playing Evolving Wilds and Guild Gates. Yeah, we're just going to do 17 Mountains, run it like this. And if we want to switch after a game or two, we can. But also, we have so much rummaging, too, with triple Ranger and Witch's Mark. Like, we're going to churn through our deck pretty effectively, I think. Okay. See you for the games. All right, we got a plan. I will keep. Hopefully our Zergo lives. You've got a Cloudfin Raptor. I'm striking the bell. Blue-white. Keening. Apparition. Pump up the Raptor. Yeah, I mean... So... If I Ordeal, they can just trade with it. I think that's okay. I think I like... Because it gets the counters, right? So if you want to do this now, you do it now. If they don't, it probably means they have a way to answer Zergo. And then they'll get the 2-for-1, but... Yeah. But if you don't have it, boy howdy, is this a good curve. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, well, I still get to... And then what do? They scryed. All right. So we do Bell Striker, cast, and then Surge. crack in for what, 5? Yeah, okay. We're jamming. Syndicate Messenger. Okay, let's go. Witch's Mark on you. May discard a card if you do draw 2 cards. And I'll attach the Wicked Roll to you. Nice, we get Mantle. But I think what we want to do is roar the Messenger. And then I get to attack both. No Durgans. I do this now so I can attack, because, like, that's how we win, man. That's just how we're going to have to try and win. Is racing. It's good news that they're leaving back the apparition, for sure. Ooh. Alright, let's go land Crusader. Guess they could have a counterspell too, but I think it's now just in case I like draw into something that's good or whatever, you know. Uh-huh. I guess we're just attacking first, and we'll see. Alright, you go to 4. I think we'd still like to just go wide here. What a first game. What a first game. Okay. We have Sky Knight gonna detain the Crusader. Or maybe you detain Zergo, sure. Okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe they have the hexproof trick? I don't know. Alright, let's go land. Actually, probably shouldn't have played land because we've got Boundary Lands Ranger. No, okay. And then I think we're just attacking all. Oh, and they have haste too. Oh, then we're definitely attacking all. I'm not sure I realized that last turn either. I may have punted last turn. Did not realize these had haste. Dragon Mantle, let's go. Our opponent goes first. We have 1 creature. I think we have to mulligan this. This we can keep. And I think I'll just get rid of a mountain. Yeah. Another Raptor. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I can just cantrip here. Yeah. I hope they're not blue-red. Yeah. Take the risk. Oh, I love this start from the opponent. I mean, I don't love it for me, but Sending a message. Nice. Play Ranger. Wait, they are blue-red. No. Okay, well. That's on me. That's very funny. Well, I think we want to Ordeal and Rimrock and probably pitch Assault. Okay. Rhineborn main. Oh, obviously. Okay. Pump those. Send. Two, three. Okay. Let's go land. Witch's Mark. Target you. Uh-oh. Do you have Draconic Roar? Jawari Disruption. Okay. Discard. Land? Okay. Cantrip and trade, I guess, right? Like... Discard mantle. Like, they're gonna trade here, I assume. Maybe not. Whoa. Okay. I guess you have a last thing to grow the raptors, and you've got the stupid mantle that I gave you? Am I dead now? Wait, 5? Oh, I am dead. Because of the stupid mantle. That is... It's hubris. That's hubris right there. Okay, I deserve it. I deserve it. Lesson learned. Playing against the man himself, LSV. He's leading on Forest. Forest. A Leaf Crown Dryad. I guess I'm just going to attack and play Ranger. That is a nightmare for me. Okay. Whenever this is dealt damage, create that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and death touch. Against a mono red deck. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bruh? Yeah, I don't think I can beat that, is my guess. Rimrock Knight, great. Great, yeah. Let's keep it coming. Gnarlback Rhino. Oh, good. Fight with fire. Does that deal damage? Yeah. Okay, cool. And nothing that exiles even. Like if I had... I don't even know if there's a red spell that deals damage in exiles. But even that still deals damage. Whenever it's dealt damage, it doesn't care about if it dies. Yikes. Okay. Let's go. Mantle. Okay, well now a Crusader. Mantle. Land. Man, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Nothing that gives trample for my dragon style twins. Yeah. I think we can just call the fight. I mean, I'll let him. I wonder if it looks like he's mono green, which is interesting. Hornet Nest against mono red. Of course. Of course. All right, twins. Recover back the ambush. I guess I should kill the rhino then. To have a save it trick. +2/+2 and what? Gains trample, okay. Take a 3 for 2. I think I should give him 5/1/1s. Truly have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Another Gnarlback, you got it. Alright. Carry added. Boundary Lands Ranger. Great. Choose target artifact, jam its owner, shuffles it into their... Okay. So now you can attack for 4. No blocks. Mantle. Pump. Rummage. I truly don't know what I could draw into, but it's definitely not that. No attacks. I'll play Swift Spear. This Hornet Nest is a true nightmare. Bestow. Maybe he decks, right? That's the hope. Do I have an option here other than triple blocking? Yeah, alright. I think that's all she wrote against Hornet Nest and the mono red life. Alright, I go first. I'll keep. Blade cover scout. Uh-oh. I actually think I'm going to do Crusader and Mantle here instead of Ranger. Knowing now that this has haste. Okay. Guildgate Pass. I like to see that. Okay, Mantle. Crusader. Mantle. Just spreading the level a little bit before sending for 4. Yeah, fine with that trade. Let's get Hexproof off the board, please. I was like, don't you play it too. Alright. probably on Witch's Mark Draconic Roar. Yeah. Witch's Mark. Nice. Kill you. Send. Gnarlback. Alright, I think we're in a better spot this time. So we'll go mantle. I kind of like Ranger Rummage here. Pitch a land. Nice. All right. Send. Trade. They're at 4. No sweeper one time. I'm not even sure what the sweeper is. I mean, that was what I was envisioning. We're also, was it turn? Is it really turn 5? Like, we churned through our deck too. Alligator Recovery, Glade Cover Scout, and the Auto Tapper Gotcha. Okay. Send. Nice. That's what I was picturing, you know? Alright, I see Crusader, I see Mantle. I like it. Let's keep. Missed an opportunity to say not the bees, like Nick Cage for the Hornet's Nest. I'm still traumatized. Heck yes, Mantle. Oh, this is so dumb. Bushwhacker next turn? OMG this turn, though. Oh my. Oh. Opponent's like, let me just one more turn for Gates Ablaze, please. Nah, this is, it's all over. We also drew all of our mantles. That's so silly. I guess dash now. Alright, no Ranger, but... Or, sorry, no Mantles, but... Crusader is the more important piece. And with those turns with Mantle, like, we just would not be able to do what this deck is trying to do if we weren't mono red. Like, just thinking back about that decision and that split, like... I probably, if I made any picks that were suboptimal here. Oh, looks like Ranger's gonna die. I think it's gotta be that we sack Ranger here. Yeah. Yeah. Because if we draw into Mantle, like, I'll just wish... I mean, sort of drawing into Mantle with Ranger is good, but... Oh, man. Well, I'll get it anyway, right? I'll get the 1/1 anyway, so I might as well do this pre. But not getting the card would be real sad. Okay. Nice, that's a good draw. Oh, Boon Satyr. My goodness, okay. Just eat the 1/1. Sure. I think then we just pump for the turn. Oh, should I have... Maybe you should have left off a 1 because of a fight spell. That's interesting. That's interesting, okay. Hold the Dragon Style Twins? Nope, looks like no. Cruelty and Exiled, alright. Yeah, now we're gonna get into some awkwardness. No creature to target, but we do get to get rid of a land. And I think we must fire this off. I have some other rummaging effects, but they mostly involve me pumping mana into a Dragon Mantle. Nemesis, 5/5, yikes. May I reverse my removal spells, please? This might be a spot where we do this. We know you're not playing red. Alright. Alright. Well, I feel like I got the mono red aggro out of my system. And feel confident that it's not great. And if it is going to be great, you need the Crusaders way more. Huh. Didn't want a monstrous at A. I wonder if we, see? All right, you got it, opponent. Was that a 3/3 for us with the deck? Yeah. All right, well, give me a little take up the mantle in the comments below for the speedy video. And we'll definitely have more Pioneer Masters drafts coming for you in the next few days, courtesy of Early Access. Thanks for watching. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content.